everyone, how's it going? My name is Feraphic, and this is War Thunder Simulator Battles. And this was my first game in patch 1.39 when it got released. As you can see, I am flying the P-38G Lightning. Gaijin seems to have seen fit to more or less answer the collective prayers of hundreds of P-38 fanboys and give it a mostly correct flight model. And I decided that my first game in 1.39 should be in this plane, since I really wanted to fly it for the longest time, but really didn't because, well, the flight model was just not competitive in my opinion at all. So, what do I think of it in 1.39? I think it's a quite competitive aircraft now, actually. And there's still a number of flaws with the flight model. For instance, if you give it too much elevator without putting down flaps, it'll enter some sort of bizarre flat spin tumble that can be very hard to, generally impossible to recover from. It depends on how much altitude you have, but it really shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, I've already shot down a Zero, and I am sawing off the wing of a B-7A2. And I look back and I notice that there is another aircraft on my tail. So we're going to use the now excellent climb performance and low speed maneuver performance of the P-38 to get into a nice advantageous position over this enemy that's following me in the climb. Unfortunately, that enemy is an AI, not an actual player. So I don't really give myself credit for AI kills. But I'm only leaving this bit of the clip in to demonstrate why I like the P-38 so much. Its low speed and vertical performance. Basically, since the propellers and engines on the P-38 counter-rotate, it eliminates the torque of the engines, making it so you can just sort of slide through the air, I guess, at low speeds. It makes fighting in the vertical very pleasant. This trait also makes the P-38 quite the deadly opponent when fighting in the vertical. Coupled with the center-mounted armament of 450 caliber machine guns and a 20mm, can make deflection shots, long-range shots, just about any kind of shot, really. Although the shot you're about to see here is kind of sketchy. I like to make sure my shots more or less hit, and sometimes I get a little too close to my opponent when I'm shooting at them. Like you just saw there. I've gotten into the bad habit of rear-ending planes in my Mustang Mark 1A. So hopefully that habit doesn't carry over to the P-38 when I'm flying it. But that was 3 player kills so far. None of the engagements were very long, unfortunately. You don't really want to be dogfighting with the Japanese, provided you can actually avoid it. If not, you have to do what you have to do, obviously, to try and survive, but most of the time it's just dumb to try. And here's the last kill. And I was pretty happy with that shot right there. Deflection shot right to the engine and left wing. Set him on fire and finish off the game. Unfortunately, due to the simulator battles queue being switched to Russian versus German right after I got this game, this is the only footage I have of the P-38. I hope that they switch the queue to Americans versus Germans soon, because I am quite interested to see how the P-38 stacks up against 109s and 190s in terms of maneuverability, especially in the vertical. although I'm fairly confident that the P-38 will be able to come out on top in that respect. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll catch you next time. Happy hunting!